board.
How many hours a day do you work?
Too many, but
you never stop, do you?
We don't, and as a charity, I think we all are very, very passionate about what we do. So there's times when you just have to crack on, and obviously over the pandemic, we all worked massive hours. And again, it's massive thanks to every member of staff and volunteer that's worked over the pandemic, because we're all exhausted because we've just been ongoing flat out all the way.
On that point, and having been through that non-ending list that you've said of the things that you do, how many people do you employ and how many volunteers do you have?
We employ, I think it's about 75 people, but some of those are part-time, so they might do just a few hours here and there. So I'd probably say about 50 plus full-time equivalent employees.
Okay.
And again, obviously, if you look at the contract work, we wouldn't be able to function without those. But obviously, in terms of volunteering, when we're at full pelt, we could probably be up at 200 volunteers a week through the systems, So it's a lot of coordination.
I was going to say, that takes a great deal of organising.
It does, and there's always a lot of conversations that happen about, you're a charity, so why are you paid? And it's like, we couldn't do what we did without paid members of staff, because you just couldn't operate. You need to know that on a Monday everyone's going to turn in at 8:30 and work until 4:30. You couldn't do it without it. So there's this huge balance, and obviously we love our volunteers, but they aren't there to replace paid work. It's not what we're about. We want to employ people, and a lot of the people we employ have come from backgrounds where they wouldn't necessarily have been employed. So it's a progression piece. So they might have come in as a volunteer, and then we find them a position we can employ them into. So it works really well.
So it's a two-way street, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right.